Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Once again, this video today I am going to explain the biological significance of iron. Previous classes we have started bioinorganic chemistry, introduction, and also we have seen biological significance of sodium, potassium and chlorine. Hope you have watched those videos students. If you have not watched yet, please kindly visit the channel and also watch the videos of bioinorganic chemistry. And the students, those who are writing exams next week, please kindly subscribe the channel and also try to watch the video, watch the topics, listen to the topics, write down the notes or take the screenshots, and please share it with your friends. Okay, now moving on to the next topic, that is biological significance of iron. Please put the side heading, students, open your notebooks and put the side heading biological significance of iron. And also kindly underline the side heading. Don't forget to underline in your notebooks so that it will become a habit in the exam also. So you all know how this iron is important in our day-to-day life, and also looking into the biological significance of iron. Generally students, a normal healthy adult or a healthy person contains 4 grams of iron, which is in the form of hemoglobin. Okay, so a normal healthy adult, you should underline this point, not an unhealthy person. A normal healthy person or an adult contains 4 grams of iron, and it is mainly in the form of hemoglobin. Okay, and also students, this iron is absorbed up to 10 to 15% in the form of ferrous, that is Fe plus 2. That's the reason I mentioned here in the brackets Fe plus 2. Okay, not in the other forms students. It is absorbed in the form of ferrous in the upper duodenum, that too, and also small amounts in stomach and small intestine. Okay, so and also if you know the sources of iron, you will also be able to tell, because we are very much worried about the iron intake in our daily diet. Okay, so if there is deficiency of iron, we know the problems that we will be facing, like we become anemic and many other health issues we will be suffering from. Okay, the main sources of iron, some I have quoted here. Vegetarian diet is all we get iron. Non-vegetarian diet also we get iron. Vegetarian diet, beans like peas, whole wheat, carrots, bananas, and cheese, apple, tomatoes, milk, and all we can get iron from this diet. Okay, next, what about non-vegetarian diet? Non-vegetarian diet, we have liver, egg yolk, fish spleen, beef, etc. Okay, etc. I have written means many other sources are also there. Okay, and our normal diet contains 15 to 20 mg of iron per day. This is all you will write under the introduction, students. Okay, so will you note down? I will just read once for you. Make it fast, students. A normal healthy person contains 4 grams of iron, which is mainly in the form of hemoglobin. Mainly in the form of hemoglobin. Absorption of iron is only how much? 10 to 15%, that too in the form of ferrous, especially in the upper duodenum, and in very small amounts absorbed into stomach and small intestine. Next, the main sources of iron. Vegetarian diet, beans, peas, whole wheat, carrots, bananas, cheese, apples, tomatoes, milk, etc. Next, coming to non-vegetarian diet. Liver, egg yolk, fish spleen, beef, etc. Okay, and the normal diet, the normal regular diet contains 50 to 20 mg of iron per day. Okay, not one single diet. So the complete whole day. Next, moving on to the next important part, that is functioning of or functions of iron. Put the side heading, students. Functions. Number one, yes, it acts as carrier of oxygen in blood. Put the side heading, carrier of oxygen in blood. Underline the side heading, students. So, what do we write under carrier of oxygen in blood? So, iron is the main component of hemoglobin and it carries oxygen from lungs to various parts of the body, and this hemoglobin, which is the red pigment of blood, is a chromoprotein. So, turning the page, students, before going into the next segment, just write down or note down the points. Hemoglobin, which contains iron as the main constituent, carries oxygen from lungs to remote corners of the body. Full stop. Hemoglobin, red pigment of blood, is a chromoprotein. Full stop. Full stop. So students, next, in chromoprotein, the protein part is called as globin and the prosthetic group is iron containing compound, which is called as hemin. Underline this globin and hemin, students. And hemoglobin, it combines with oxygen. What does it form after combining with oxygen? Any idea, students? Yes, it forms oxyhemoglobin, and this oxyhemoglobin is unstable, which loses its oxygen on its way to various parts of the body, or we can say during circulation in various parts of the body. Okay, so write down this one. In chromoprotein, the protein part is globin. The protein part is globin and the prosthetic group is iron containing compound called hemin. Underline globin and hemin, students. Okay, full stop. Hemoglobin combines with oxygen to form oxyhemoglobin, brackets, unstable, comma, which loses its oxygen, which means what? Oxyhemoglobin, right? Which loses its oxygen on its way to various parts of the body. Okay. Now this is the first function. Next, second one, oxygen supply to muscles. Put the side heading, oxygen supply to muscles. First one is carrier of oxygen in blood. Second one is oxygen supply to muscles. Okay, so under this we will write muscles can store oxygen in combination with myoglobin, which also contains iron. Okay, so muscles are able to store oxygen in combination with myoglobin, which also contains iron. Full stop. Third function. Number 3. Side heading, role in biological oxidation. You know, students, cytochromes and some other enzymes like catalase peroxidase, they all contain iron, and these cytochromes, they catalyze biological oxidation and provide energy. So this is the part of iron or the role of iron in biological oxidation. What do we write, ma? Under this, iron forms an integral part of some enzymes like catalase, peroxidase, and cytochromes. Okay, some enzymes like catalase and peroxidase and also cytochromes contain iron. Full stop. Cytochromes catalyze or enhance the biological oxidation and provide energy. How cytochromes are able to enhance biological oxidation and provide energy, students? Because these cytochromes contain iron. Fine. Next function, fourth one, in the development of RBC. Underline. So in the development of RBC, students, iron is required for the synthesis of hemoglobin. Iron is required for the synthesis of hemoglobin. The same you write here. Iron is needed for the synthesis of hemoglobin. In the development of RBC. Okay. So in case iron is not present in sufficient quantities, the formation of hemoglobin has to be checked because it might lead to certain abnormalities. Fine. This is the fourth function in the development of RBC. Next, fifth function, students. Fifth function, side heading, relation with cell nucleus. What is this relation with cell nucleus, students? You know the chromatin material of nucleus, it contains iron and it is essential in the metabolic oxidation which takes place in the nucleus. So that's what we have written here, the side heading, relation with cell nucleus. How it is related with cell nucleus? You know the nucleus has chromatin material and this chromatin material contains iron which is required for the metabolic oxidation taking place in nucleus. So write down, students, here the chromatin material of nucleus. The chromatin material of nucleus contains iron which is essential in the metabolic oxidation taking place in nucleus. That is the fifth function, students. Okay, students, this is all about biological significance of iron. So iron is absorbed in the form of ferrous. That's the reason we mention in the brackets as Fe+2. So we have learned the sources of iron and how much the normal diet contains iron per day, and also 5 functions, total 5 points we have learned under functions: carrier of oxygen in blood, oxygen supply to muscles, role in biological oxidation, development of RBC, and also in relation with the cell nucleus. Okay, students, hope you have noted down all the points. So those who are watching for the first time, again I would like to suggest you to subscribe the channel, like and share with your friends. Okay, take care, students. Meet you in the next video with the next topic.